especially if you're at one of those state parks, one of our lakes.
Yes, especially the lake. I've already been seeing a lot of boats out there. Usually see those early in the morning, and so it's interesting to still see those all the way through this evening. Folks really wanting to soak in the weather, and if you are going to be spending some time outside, why not do it with some water involved with that? Whether it's the pool, the lake, the splash pad, we are just seeing some hot temperatures. So if you're going to be heading out to any of these lakes right now, Keystone still 8.5 feet above average. Skiatook, Grand, and Eufaula seem more normal at this time, but Oologah and Keystone, those are pretty high up above normal for this time. Going into this weekend, temperatures are still looking very toasty with some triple-digit heat indices. So apply that sunscreen and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Looking at temperatures currently right now, we've got some temperatures mid to low 90s at this time. 94 in Okmulgee, Copan at 94 as well. Feeling like upwards of 103 here in Tulsa, 105 in Porter and Eufaula with some southerly winds. So at least we have some breezy conditions going on. In fact, wind gusts upwards of 31 miles per hour in 4 Acre, 25 in Nowata, and 23 over into Pawnee. And with the latest allergy report, grass is peeking through at a moderate. So if you're outside, spend some time outside, maybe getting a little stuffy there, it's probably because of that grass, but trees and weeds remain absent at this time. Now, going into tonight, this is just an indicator of how warm it's getting. By 10 o'clock, it's still in those lower 90s. We do have some nice clear skies continuing, but heat indices will remain near those triple digits even by here in the 7 o'clock hour. So overnight, I did add a 10% just because we could continue to see some pop-up showers moving on in. This will mainly be through those overnight hours. So just after 1 o'clock, it'll continue until 3, 4 a.m. and then we'll see really mostly dry conditions, but very similar to what we saw earlier this morning where we saw just a little bit of some isolated showers. So keep that in mind going into the overnight hours, and then most of Saturday's looking dry, and then I'll keep additional isolated chance for Sunday, but right now more scattered showers and storms. In fact, the best chance to see any rain right now looks to be Monday, Tuesday, and then early hours there on Wednesday as well, before we actually go into a more dry pattern and hot weather pattern as well. So because of the rain, we went ahead and dropped these temperatures, so we'll get a little bit of relief from the excessive heat we've been dealing with. In fact, we've got high of 99 Saturday, but by Monday, Tuesday, we're going to wake up in the low 70s, and we are looking at highs in the low 90s. So 91 on Tuesday, 91 on Wednesday, and we're just going to keep temperatures in the low 90s for next week, but by the following weekend, that's when we're going to go into a more hot